We have another brother coming to the stage. We did a show here a while back, and that's when I realized I've always done the power of Bob Marley. But we did a show here. He was the one, the producer, and we had I DJ that night with one CD player. Everything was broken, and I put on Bob Marley, and the crowd went, you know. And this is Mr. Ainslie Barrows, who Ainslie Barrows is now Mr. Sweet Spot. He's everything, but don't be fooled. This man here is a warrior to heart, Mr. Ainslie Barrows.
Unplugged. Yes. I'm Toby and Tiger was crucified to the speed of light. All right, you want to play? Let's play. Turn it up! Yeah.
How can you be sitting there telling me that you care? When every time I look around, the people suffocating, we're suffocating in every way.
I am the Negro Unplugged. I'm Toby and Tiger was crucified to the speed of light. My telepathy's on the floor for methadone clinic injecting the ace of spades. Spaded, I'm the knife in Caesar's back. I'm the bullet through Kennedy's face. I'm the knife through Caesar's back, I'm the bullet through Kennedy's face. I'm Jericho, Juice, and Hog Mars. I'm Sambo with his eardrum stolen. I guess you can call me the most deaf. I'm fried chicken dressed in nightmares and flames. I am the never not never, the always not. I be who I say I is because I am. A slave ship in the middle of the Sistine Chapel. Yes, I'm stepping fetched wearing blueprints of the Constitution. Dying a death so beautiful, man, we so beautiful. We suffer with our eyes closed, blindfolds, gold fronts fronting. Because we have to survive this constant Christing. Massacred martyrs us be, hence the dust, therefore I am Toussaint Louverture fractured, hammered to the sky. French doors and all, 1804 and all, I'm Harriet. Condoleezza, rice fields, cane fields, cornrows, afros, I'm a term to conquer wheat and the pressing iron. Irreligious and sacred like Garvey's bones on display at the Louvre. I'm Jimi Hendrix guitar plugged into the ocean floor. Galactic, I had snare, kick drum, snare, spirit gentrified to Picasso. I'm a double-headed cubist in the belly of 10 shredded tomorrows. I'm tomorrow yesterday. I'm a burning church inside of the Weiss only water fountain. I'm a metal dream. I'm a song so bitter we split the atom. I'm the black Baghdad, the Moorish, now I am Beirut on a cotton gin split between his teeth. Faceless inquisitors. I'm face paint and tribal scars. Track marks and tribal scars. Crack pipe and tribal scars. Harvard and tribal scars. I'm Du Bois. Old, wrinkled, where the black star line around his neck to Lincoln's assassination. I'm Malcolm at a Starbucks in Harlem. The espresso machine making love to his bullet wounds. I'm a blind musician with no song to sing. I am the black resistance, dreaming of white girls with long flowing hair like Rapunzel and Snow White and Sleeping Beauty. Michael, wake up. The American mind game has rearranged your face. I'm a bottle of bleaching cream poured into the palms of Jack Johnson. I'm genocide in every lyric that Big wrote. It's the 10 crack commandments, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. There's rules to this shit. I wrote me a manual. I'm the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, Bob Dylan, and Elvis Presley. All in blackface. I'm the black psyche. One-eyed, mouth of blood, whispering womb juice into the fabric of old glory. I'm a black boy on a street corner in Brooklyn, freestyling his way back to God. Now
Yeah. On the road, among us, he's known as Mr. Dark. And it's not because he's black, it's because he talks some deep shit. You know, he talks some, you know, and he doesn't smoke. Unlike Bob, he doesn't smoke. I tell you that for true. Don't hold me to it. You know, some other people just think they're dark, all right? Here's the barrel of the CD back there, so if somebody likes something, he has books, he has CD, I think he has a show coming up. Without further ado, I'm gonna bring up another sister. I love her work because she's smooth. She is revolution and she's sexy at the same time. I love it. Beauty, brains, and carry a sword at the same time. Keisha Ray Anderson.
All right. Do not remove your mask here, my sister, not yet. There's too much unraveling left to do, so many becomings hinging on your memory of you, and every oil rig and chemical disguised as food, every antipsychotic fed to baby, every sterilized womb, every somebody grateful they weren't born as black and brown as you. Every single one of them is a blessed lightning bolt, waking your heart to its black hole, pulling together the shattered pieces to reassemble the monolith that is you, blasted to pieces when the all became two. For them that cut cane, tie bows around Dukunu, pull sweet grass into basket, give lyrics to the blues, sing cantos dos orishas, make bombs out of houseplants, put the tears in flamenco and the sway in belly dance, I say to you, stand your ground, adorn your countenance, become a legend, but meet the people where they are. Because this dream is a westbound train heading for a cliff, a race from panic calling itself progress. So be the honey music that bends the track, alters the route, and bury the earth's heartbeat in the back room of their mind. Lure them to the dance of creation through the bacchanal of your smile. Don't think, simply be. Don't look for the answer in any four walls. Prove there are no walls, and pull out your best peacock feathers, white lace, overproof rum for this journey, the camino, this path that we chip down the roads of creation to the percussion of your hips. Grow away from the circles of madness, but keep your wings concealed, lest the people startle and kill the premonition that is you, a template for the real. Your words must be well-aimed, pedestrian, conjured through hugs and verse, squeezed through fingers unafraid of dirt. Your words must float parallel to party music and punctuate the silence in between the noise of living. So wear this body out, girl. Let it earn its breath. Die awake if you dare, if you're lucky, if you can see. Recreate our forgotten home from the blueprint of your secret name. We are waiting on you to change the game.
Wow. On the count of three, I want you all to say virgin. Say virgin. Virgin. Because this is Keisha Gay's first book, came out like about 3 weeks ago. So this new Virgin. Virgin is used here on this Wednesday night at the New Week, and when you come to read for the first time, everybody a virgin. So tonight, because she's a new, say yell it again, virgin. We have a brother coming up, another beautiful brother. He wrote a book titled Hip Hop Story, and was selling his books on the train, and an MTV executive bought the book, took it home, read it, and then give him a tip for his hard work. So make some noise for Mr. Heru. Pop.
Greetings. Come on, everybody. Greetings. This is my first time being on a stage in 10 years. 10 years, yeah. The last time I performed was in February 2005 on Def Poetry Jam. And I wrote a poem. I wrote it about 18 months ago. And I've been waiting for a right venue to unleash it, to say it. And when Osagi asked me if I would come through, I was like, I think this is the time.
Yeah.
So let's give a round of applause to osagyefo for putting this event on and for promoting the hell out of it. This piece is called The Theory of Everything. The theory of everything. Which came first, the egg or the chicken? Answer, neither. Like great sex, they came together, then came apart, then crossed the roads to get to the other side, which were sidelong simultaneously, and the ends formed a reflective trinity, with an I in the center, in iambic pentameter. I am that I am, a Tom and a Dam. Art is never finished, only abandoned. Man is an orphan. So man created God, so man could have a mother. God ignores man, because man keeps calling her father. Fathers sow seeds, but often don't rear them, save for the rare ones, so you pray and it's answered rarely. I see clearly, religion is an evil that is necessary, and the roots of all evil, insecurity. For we are sheep, lost without a shepherd, and a shepherd must kill other shepherds. He must grow his herd, for we do as we're told, the bigger the herd. Don't hate what you heard, I can't help it. I'm a black sheep, I was born to blaspheme. In this multiverse, where we are all as smart as the speed of a Google search, this is Google Earth. Knowledge is collected, knowledge is collective. We are becoming the collective, the singularity is near. No, the singularity is here. From iPhone to iRobot to Einstein's Frankenstein, in this Franken mind, man, they fear you. They feared you since they stole you. Since Nat Turner, since Harper's Ferry, fear, century after century, fear. It's got me feeling like Machiavelli, better to be feared than loved. But if the option is to be invisible, better to be the thug. But if you love thug life, don't be surprised if you live a thug's life. The half-life is too short, you live half that in jail. That's the plot for the blackmail. Don't fool yourself, no one is afraid of you. You're doing what they want you to. This is the role they have written. But if you don't play the parts, they have to rewrite the movie. Fuck that. Make your own movie. Make sure the black guy lives at the end. The gun is in my hand and revolution is on my mind. But before you can have a revolution of the gun, you need to have a revolution of the mind. And if you have a revolution of the mind, you don't need the gun. Another brother gunned down. Brother, put the gun down. We can't stop them from killing us until we stop killing each other. I am my brother's keeper. I am Big Brother. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, see me on Instagram, picture me on Tumblr. Damn, picture that. We made our privacy public. Who needs prism? We all already work for the government. This presentiment, it's coming, so they say, but I've already survived 2 end of days. When is the next end? Answer, there isn't one. When you die alone. The world lives on, the world in my palm is dense. Of the 5 touch is the greatest sense, because I don't have to touch you in order for you to feel me. Feel me, don't fear me. We came from the same black hole. Let us go back home, back to Bakawal, eat bacalao and bami, Buffalo Soldiers, play Bob Marley. The music is beautiful, the vibes are visible. They look like strings, only they're not that small. You just have to see how small you are. Think big, not small. We are the string and the universe an atom. Everything is quantum, everything is general, relatively. Forces working in super symmetry. A sphere, simile, the hemispheres of the brain, left and right, male and female. Feel ill, embrace it. Feelings are relevant. Reality is in a duel. We bend space with every mood, every emotion, grief, glee, Guilt is an extra dimension. Fourth, fifth, sixth, add up the math. Ad infinitum. What has no end has no beginning. Which came first, the egg or the chicken? Doesn't matter. Past, present, future, all are happening now. I live in the now, but exist before I was born. All I do is change form. Energy forms twofold. One of matter, one of soul. Spirits are souls addicted to matter. Dark energy, dark matter. We are all just 5%ers before the light. There is the dark. What's faster than the speed of light? The speed of dark, the speed of thought. We are a thought that thought of itself and became two and one equation. Why do I exist? The unsolved question, man's quest. We exist because of God, yes, but why is God? Answer. God is why. Answer. God is y equals c squared times. Thank you.